What's happening? Sean Ames here from Heart of America FPV, and tonight is a packing night. Tomorrow, I am taking off and heading to the Mid-America Throwdown, which is the racing series that the guys, Ohio, Detroit, that part of the country, they've put on this racing series, and the finals are Saturday and Sunday. So I'm heading over to the Cincinnati area, technically Hamilton, Ohio, for a big race. So should be a blast. I've been working on packing everything up, and I haven't done this for a while. So I wanted to get a video together of what is in the trunk. What am I packing to take to this race? So just wanted to show you guys what was up. First things first, let's take a look at what's in the bag. Right here, we've got some storage compartments, which I've had for a while, but if you haven't seen one of my past videos, these, I'll put a link in the description to where you can get them on Amazon. I don't care what the bag is. I would take a random suitcase. As long as I have these things, I would be good to go, but I recently kind of reorganized these, so let's show you what's in here. This is pretty cool here. So this is my motor box, or power box. So I've got my ESCs down here, my Hobbywing 60 amps, those are a must-have. I got my Hobbywing 2306 motors. I've got some spare motors from Maddie's builds, kind of just the old motors there. Extra prop nuts, extra capacitors, extra XT60 connectors, like pre-cut. Got extra motor wire, extra race wire in there, some extra XT60s, motor screws. Essentially everything I would need for the drivetrain of the drone is in that box. Love, love that. This is my video box. So this is a cable I made for making adjustments to cameras, whichever plug it uses. I've got this button system and I've got this button system, but I can plug in a goggle battery and then plug this into my goggles, adjust my settings. Obviously, if I'm flying by myself, I've got some high gain patch antennas. Some old cameras I keep around just in case I was absolutely desperate. Those are my old cameras. These are my new cameras. These are the Foxeer Predator Nanos that I love. This is my go-to camera now. So all my builds are only rocking those now. Extra VTXs, the HV Unify Race. This one already has a pit switch on it, so that's good to go. Over here is just random VTXs and stuff, like some little TBS Nano VTXs and randomness. Couple extra camera mounts, right-hand polarized antennas, left-hand polarized antennas, wire harnesses for everything in there. So that is my video box, good to go. Over here is everything else but really the frame, I guess. I got some wire harnesses, some ESC to FC harnesses. This is a ESC, VTX, and pit switch all ready to go. I just got to put a SMA pigtail on it. Extra Hobbywing FC. I had another one, but I broke one of my Pyro FCs today. Just in case I get real desperate, I could run that mess. Got one of these guys. This is what Maddie runs. It's the White Noise Synergy board. Got some extra power wire. These are extra FR Sky receivers because that's what I run on my race quads. Extra TBS receivers. Some extra standoff, some extra antenna tube. Oh, this is the OG pit switch situation down there. I just like to keep that around. Some SMA adapters, some of those. So that's what's in my tackle boxes Tupperware situation. Back over to the bag here. We've got tools. Very hard to do this one-handed, but this is my general tool kit. Everything we need there. An extra prop tool. My primary prop tool I keep in my pocket now, but just basic toolkit. In here I've got some extra goggle batteries. I've got my Crossfire module for the DJI quads. These things are pretty cool. They're little pill containers I got off of Amazon. Link will be in the description. I love, love, love these. So just all the little hardware bits that you need from time to time. Some motor screws. Got some prop nuts. Got some bearings for motors. Got some nylon nuts in there. Over here, some just random hardware that you need from time to time when you're building a drone are in here. Extra arm screws for the protons, all of that stuff. So back into here, this is kind of just a mess down there. I got my watch screen thing, extra capacitor, a couple random antennas, random GoPro, some LED harnesses if you haven't seen those. I made a video a long time ago. Smoke stopper. But these are cool. This is a way to put LEDs on the quad without much work. It's essentially an LED and a balance connector. You just stick it to your quad and plug it into your battery. You're good to go. This middle section here is kind of repair center. So I've got my portable soldering iron here. Got the multimeter, some extra solder, some extra motor wires down there too, so that's in there. Then I've got my charger, which I just did a repair on that, but definitely don't leave home without that. And then in here I've got all the different cables I could need to charge. So I've got AC cable, and then this is pretty cool here. very glad I made this. I'll try to put a link in the description to supplies for this, but essentially it is an XT60 to these guys. So you can plug it straight into your battery of your car, and with this charger, you can just charge right from your battery. So that's pretty cool. And then even a cigarette lighter adapter comes in handy. So that's what's in there. This little box here, these are all my frame supplies. I'm getting a little low on the Flight Club Proton, so I'm gonna have to hit Mike up again for some parts. But these are all the frame parts. I've got some extra top plates, extra nucleus plates, bottom plates, camera mounts, all that stuff in that one. And then the bottom of this tray is extra arms for the Proton too. So all the rest of it, normal stuff. So I got my HDOs, there's my goggle antennas I just keep down there, and my radio. So that's what's in the bag. Since I'm driving, I don't have to worry about packing light. I'm gonna take Maddie's radio that's got a fully charged battery in it, just in case I like blow a spring or something. Or if I wanna let someone fly the DJI Quad, I can just put the Crossfire module in that radio and they can fly. So I'm gonna take that along too. Over here, since I'm gonna be daily vlogging, I'm gonna take my laptop, get up, so it's got my laptop in it, mouse, all that kind of stuff. So that's important. And this is way overkill, and one of the newer things I just got. Are you ready for this? Kind of funny. I'm tired of putting my quads in like bubble wrap, just throwing them in a random crate. I used to put them in one of those for like local races. I want to do a better job. Christian, also known as Amari, at the last KC race I went to, he had these really cool like Tupperware things. I couldn't find those in an economical fashion, so I ended up just getting this case off of Amazon. I got the dimensions just right to where I can hold 4 quads, and this sandwich is down on the turtle fin pretty tight, so they're not going anywhere. Throwing them in the crate or just in checked baggage or whatever. Every time I got to a race, I had a repair to make, so I'm trying to get past that. I never put my batteries in my bag, so there, I've got Battery World. I've got 4 newish Pyro packs. Got them a week ago, and then a bunch of old packs too. Just in case, I'm gonna take 2 of our Heart of America team builds. Obviously, they need cameras and antennas and stuff. Those are built up and ready to go, so in case I'm desperate for a quad, I've got backups. And then I'm not gonna be flying this to race, so no trolling internet. But I am gonna bring my DJI quads in case anyone wants to take them for a spin, that kind of thing. I know Nurk just built out a DJI quad, so we might have to do some racing or something, but I'm gonna bring that. And then over here, this is what some of this stuff is gonna go into, but this is just my random crate with an extra power supply, extension cord, and that kind of thing. So that's it. Now with this being a race I'm driving to, it's like a 7.5 hour drive, but still I'm gonna drive there. I don't have to worry much about how things fit, so that's nice. In my car, I'm gonna go ahead and take my canopy, and I've got 2 like fold up tables that I always take. I'll take those just in case, and some camping chairs. But other than that, my clothing, and I've got like a little bag of like old stuff I'm selling. That's it. That's what I'm taking to this race. Hopefully I'm prepared. I feel like I'm pretty prepared, maybe at an extreme level. So I never was really a Boy Scout, but this is my chance to always be prepared. So hey guys, I hope this, I don't know, sparked some interest in you, maybe gave you some ideas. If you've got some neat travel ideas or case ideas, something that's maybe out of the ordinary, let us know in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you're doing. But that's it. So like I said, I am going to be daily vlogging this weekend, so tune in, follow along, see how I do at the race, and we will catch you next time on Heart of America FPV. Later.